What's up? I hope you guys are all having a great day. Today I'm going to be discussing a absolutely explosive deck. This deck will warp the metagame when it comes out, and this deck is absolutely nuts. It's coming out of Blazing Vortex, and if you haven't figured it out yet, this deck is Armed Dragon Thunders. So this is the Armed Dragon Thunder deck list. It is absolutely insane. Make sure you stick around for the end of the video. I have some news that you do not want to miss out on. And we are almost at 50 subscribers. That is very awesome. Let's try getting to 50 subscribers in the next month. That will be absolutely nuts. So we're going to start off with they're at level 10. We're playing two of these. I don't feel like playing three of them. It's just not a good idea because you're not going to use three of them in any game. You can recover them if they are sent to the graveyard or anything like that, but their effect is absolutely insane. If you haven't read their effects, I'm going to be reading them really fast for everyone. None of these can be special summoned except by the effect of an armed dragon monster. This card specifically gains the effects based on its own attack points. If it has one or more attack points, the card's name becomes Armed Dragon level 10. 10 plus attack points, the possession of the card cannot switch. 100 plus cannot be destroyed by battle. 1000 plus, once per opponent's turn, quick effect, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard, then target one other monster on the field and destroy it. If you do, this card gains 1000 attack. 10,000 plus, however, is once per turn you can destroy all other cards in the field. So this is just a board wipe. Yeah, you have to get to 10,000. It's not that difficult with some cards that I'm showing, but even its own effect, the pop a card and it gains 1,000 attack, that gives it more attack. So it's not that difficult to get it to 10,000 to where it can just board wipe everything but itself. We're playing one Armed Dragon level 10 white. It cannot be normal summon or a set, must be special summoned by its own effect. You can banish any number of armed dragon monsters from your field or the graveyard, whose total levels equal exactly 10. Special summon this card from your hand. Then you could add one white veil from your deck to the hand. You can only use this effect of Armed Dragon White level 10 once per turn. You take no effect damage at the start of the damage step. If this card attacks, you can destroy one card on the field. So this card is very good for just attacking and popping a card. Super simple. Attack, pop. You can either pop the card that you're attacking. You can either pop the card that you're attacking and attack again. You wouldn't be able to pop a second card. Or you could just attack one card, pop a second, and just attack with all your other monsters. Very good. It's only a one of. You don't need to. There's no point. You want your deck to be as consistent as possible. 3 Armed Dragon Thunders level 7. This card's name becomes Armed Dragon level 7 while on the field to the graveyard. You can only use each effect once per turn. Its first effect is you can send one monster from your hand to the graveyard, send this card from the field to the graveyard, special summon one level 10 or lower armed dragon monster from your hand or deck. All of these monsters from 3 to 7 have that first effect. The second effect is a little bit different. If this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a dragon monster's effect, you can add one armed dragon card from your deck to your hand. Any armed dragon card. You can search Thunderbolt. You can switch. You can search Thunderbolt. You can search you can search Dragon Blitz. You can search anything. You can search the monsters. So that's very good. You can search absolutely anything. So you can summon this, then discard this to destroy everything else on the field, and you could search yourself something like Armed Dragon Blitz or a Flash, and just keep going. Armed Dragon Thunder level 5, it has the same first effect. You send a monster from your hand to the graveyard and pop this card, and then you get to bring out the level 7 Armed Dragon, or level 7 or lower Armed Dragon. Its second effect is if this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a dragon monster's effect, you could add one level 5 or higher dragon wind monster from your deck to your hand. If you haven't figured it out yet, guess what is a card that fits that description? Tempest, Dragon Ruler of Storms. This is an absolutely nuts card in this deck, because if you haven't noticed, all of these are wind dragon monsters, so Tempest is just, it's going to have a great time. Armed Dragon level 3. I think this art looks better than all the other Armed Dragon cards. I just love Armed Dragon Thunder level 3. I loved Armed Dragon level 3. I love all of the level 3 cards. They just look so cool. and still like simple but awesome at the same time. This effect is the same as the um, level 5. You can send a monster from your hand to the graveyard, send this card from the field to the graveyard, special summon one level 5 or lower armed dragon monster from your hand or deck. The second effect is if this card is sent to the graveyard, activate a dragon monster's effect, you can draw one card. So it's really easy. Like, let's say you have Armed Dragon Thunder level 5, you're trying to bring it up into level 7. You use this, you discard level 3, you get to bring out level 7 and draw a card. So that's really good. It just gives you more cards in your hand, which everyone likes having cards in their hand. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. This card is absolutely nuts. You have LP and Pisty in your extra deck, so you guys can see where this is going. I bet you guys have already recognized the Absolute Dragon and the Rocket Tracer, Silver Rocket. Yeah, we're playing a rocket engine. This is basically Dragon Links, except instead of all the other crazy stuff, it's just Armed Dragon Thunder level 5 and 7 and etc. So we have the Tempest. I explained that already. It's just super good, and it can do whatever it wants. Look at all these wins. Red Eyes Darkest Metal Dragon, insane. We have the Rocket Engine. This is absolutely nuts. I don't understand why people wouldn't play this in a Armed Dragon Thunder deck. There's really no reason not to. And it's not even that. If you're not playing this in an Armed Dragon Thunder deck, either you want to play it in a pure version, which I can completely understand. I like playing things in pure versions, or you just want to have like fun, bring it to locals. But if you're playing in competitive, then this is what you really need to add in order to be able to stand against things like dinosaurs and Dragon Link. So then we have the Dragoonity Phalanx. Then we have Dragoonity Phalanx. I'm pretty sure I mispronounced the name, but I really do hate this card. There have been so many times where my friends, for some reason, they're always playing Dragoonities, and when I was littler, and when I was little, I would just get completely destroyed by Dragoonities. So I'm just not a big fan. Um, Two Armed Dragon Blitz. I bet if you guys didn't know what these cards do, you don't know what these do, so I'll read it to you. Target one armed dragon monster you control, add it to your hand, or special summon one monster with the same name from your deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. It cannot attack directly, you can only activate one per turn, and you cannot special summon monsters the turn you activate that card, except for dragon monsters. Basically, let's say you have a Armed Dragon Thunder level 10, use this card, you can either add another one to your hand, or you can special summon another one. It can't attack directly, but you are also locked into dragons. Very good card. You just get to duplicate a card on your field or just add it to your hand. No reason not to play. It's absolutely nuts. Quick launch. It's insane with rockets. It's a free rocket. Activate it, bring a rocket out. Armed Dragon Flash. It's the same as Quick Launch. It's literally exactly Quick Launch, except for the fact that this is for the Armed Dragon. Use this, you immediately get Armed Dragon Thunder level 3 out, and then you can just start bumping up and all the way to 10 if you can, but that's not really what the combo is. 2 World Legacy Guard Dragon. You get to bring a level 4 lower dragon monster in your graveyard, and you get to add it to your hand or special summon it. That by itself is good, but you also get to manipulate your zones, which is really good when you're using the LP and the Pisty. Armed Dragon Lightning. This card is really good. I would say it's not the most necessary card, but it's really good for boosting up your Armed Dragon Thunder level 10's attack points, and it also protects your monsters. If an Armed Dragon card you control be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can send this card to the graveyard instead. You can target one Armed Dragon monster you control, then activate one of these effects. It gains attack equal to its level times 100, so this would gain 1000 attack. Or you can add one Armed Dragon monster from your graveyard to your hand with a level less than or equal to that monster. So you could also target this and bring out like a 5 or a 3 or anything you want to, actually. Very good. You get to search, you can boost up attack, and it protects one of your monsters. We have Boot Sector Launch. This is super good with rockets. You can just summon out 2. You get to summon out 2 or more rocket monsters just to start out your combos. It's absolutely insane. Like the rest of this, you guys have heard that like 9 times already, but it really is. It's just absolutely insane. Dragoonity Divine Lance. It goes along with the Dragoonity Phalanx and the uh, Romulus, and then we have Armed Dragon Thunderbolt. This card is. Let's think of another. Let's think of another word. Hmm. Amazing. This card is absolutely amazing. So this card you can search from your. So this card you can search off of Armed Dragon Thunder level 7. You bring out your Armed Dragon Thunder level 10, discard 7, search Thunderbolt, set Thunderbolt, pass your turn. On your opponent's turn, you activate this, and your Armed Dragon Thunder level 10 gets an attack boost equal to the number of Armed Dragon monsters in your graveyard with a different name and a level equal or lower than that monster. This card can easily be searched off of Armed Dragon Thunder level 7. You just use level 10s, pop 7, and you get to bring out your Thunderbolt. You set Thunderbolt and activate it on the next turn. Thunderbolt's absolutely amazing. You can target one Armed Dragon monster you control. It gains 1,000 attack for each Armed Dragon monster in your graveyard with a different name and an equal level or lower than that monster. But it cannot inflict battle damage to your opponents this turn. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Armed Dragon spell in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only activate one Armed Dragon Thunderbolt. You can only activate one Armed Dragon Thunderbolt per turn, and only once that turn. And only once that turn. So that's all for the main deck. Like I said, it's crazy. I'm so excited for when this comes out in the TCG. It's gonna be really soon. But like I said, you definitely want to wait till the end of the video. I'm going to be releasing some pretty cool news. We have Borreload Savage Dragon, uh, Draco Berserker of the Tenyu, Sideframe Lord Omega. This is mainly to control your opponent's hand, and you can bring back something that's banished. These two are mainly just to control the board. It's negates and very good for ending the game. Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Max. It's very good in case you have 2 level 10 monsters out, and let's say you just couldn't do enough damage to end the game. Do as much damage as you can, XZ into this, extra 2,000 damage, and who knows, that might close out the game. Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. This card is so underrated. Nobody even thinks of this card as being good, but it's completely nuts. This card cannot be destroyed by battle effects or card effects while it has an XZ material. This card cannot be destroyed by card effects while it has an XZ material. While it has an XZ material, each time your opponent activates a card effect, inflict 5,000 damage to your opponent immediately after it resolves. Once per turn, quick effect, you can detach one XZ material from this card, target one Red Eyes normal monster in your graveyard, and special summon it. So this just does some pretty great damage to your opponent every time it brings something out. And it's also just super good at what it does. We have Unchained Abomination, Borrelsword Dragon, Apollousa Bow of the Goddess. These two are just for closing out games. This is just tons of negates. Nightmare Unicorn in case your opponent has a card that you just can't get rid of. Dragoonity Knight Romulus. It's for the rocket combos and just for the main part of the combo. You definitely need it. IP Masquerena was something I had to really think about on whether or not I really wanted it. I honestly wasn't sure, but I decided that it would be pretty good because then I could go into some pretty cool cards like Unicorn or Heraldic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres on my opponent's turn. Fisty, LP, and Striker Dragon. You know what all three of these cards do already. No reason to explain them. They are absolutely necessary to the combo, and that's why I'm playing them. As you can see, I do not have a side deck. I think that you should figure out the side deck by yourself because most locals or competitive, it's all going to be different. So you're going to have to research what decks people are playing and then what you want to do to side deck against it. You can either change some of this stuff and add some hand traps in, or you can just research what people are going to be playing and put those cards in your side deck. But either way, I do hope you enjoy. I had a blast making this video, and I hope, because Mondays normally suck, that it's made it just a little bit better. If you want to, subscribe, but like I told you, I do have some pretty important news. So, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but I did have a giveaway that I was going to do a while ago, but we didn't reach 100 subscribers. If we do reach 100 subscribers before Lightning Overdrive, I'm going to be giving away a Lightning Overdrive booster box to a random subscriber, completely free. You don't have to do anything but hit the subscribe button. A random person's going to be getting a Lightning Overdrive booster box. But regardless, I hope you guys all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. One last thing before the end of the video, I have created my own Discord. This Discord has something for everybody. It has general channels, it has Minecraft, Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm going to be creating so much more every single day. There's gambling things with the bots, there's so much that you could already do, and it's just going to keep expanding. So I'm going to leave the link to the Discord in the description, so just click that link and you'll get added to my Discord. There are a few people already here, but I'm also looking for trial mods. So if you are interested in being a trial mod or just interested in joining, click the link in the description. It'll send you to my Discord, and you can hang out with me.